G'day, it's Peter from Banksy's Kitchen again, based here at La Bodega, Dominican style restaurant, Latino restaurant in 12 Fitzroy Street, St Kilda. Today we're going to make churros, and it's a gluten-free version. So as you know, everything on Banksy's Kitchen is gluten-free. So we're going to gather the ingredients and I'll get back to you. Okay, so we've got all our ingredients and we have water, 460 ml, 460 gram, it's the same thing. Sugar, we have 26 grams, and butter, 120 grams. We also have gluten-free flour, which is 300 grams. Now I use Allied Pinnacle. I've tried other flours and they don't work so well. So if you can find this, otherwise you're just going to have to experiment with different flours. But I know that they're well and good, amazing for batter and also amazing for bread, buns, but for churros it doesn't work. So we don't use that one. A couple of eggs and some vanilla essence, just a little, and some salt. So what I'll do initially is I'll get this water and butter and sugar on the stove. We're going to melt the butter and bring it to the boil, and then we'll catch up with you. Okay, we're back. So I've just been stirring this butter a little because I want to make sure it melts before the water boils, because if you bring it to the boil and it hasn't melted, it's going to evaporate and you're not going to have the right quantity of water. Also, when you're not using a spoon, just stick it on the side, because we're cooking churros, we're not cooking spoons. And the flavour from the spoon of whatever's been in there will go into that. All right, so it's starting to boil now. So a pinch of salt, a little bit of vanilla, pour it in the cap so you don't overload. Just, I don't know, a few drops. And then the flour. Tip the whole lot in. Mix and turn off the gas. If you're on electric, take it off the heat. So, and then you just mix that through really well. So, and it'll start to get really hard to deal with and bind together really well. You can see that now, that's just like a dough. So I'm going to now put that into the mixer and then mix it up. So we'll get back to you. All right, so it's in the mixer now. I'm going to turn it on just low to start. And then just increase it slightly. If you put it on high straight away, it's going to fly out the bowl. So you can put a cloth over the top and that'll stop it from flying out everywhere. But it's just as easy to have it on a lower speed. So we just mix that until it comes together really well. It only takes a couple of minutes, and it also allows it to cool down, cool enough so you can add your eggs without them cooking. Okay, I've turned that off now, and you can see it's really come together. It's very stiff. So, and that was only a couple of minutes. So now we add our egg, and preferably put it in a bowl. Put your egg in a bowl first, because there's nothing worse than getting blood spots in the egg and you've already put it in the dough. So one egg into a bowl, tip it in and let it mix. Again, start on low. Once that's blended in, then you can add your second egg. So we'll prepare that while that's mixing. No blood, that's a good sign. Increase a little speed. Turn off. Second egg. Now this is an El Cheapo mixer because the amount of mixing we use here at La Bodega is not much. So we used to do it by hand, but it just becomes too hard on the body. This is an El Cheapo from Kmart, something like that, I can't remember. But if you want a good one, just go to Gemini Catering Equipment in Lynbrook and they'll look after you. right, that's done. So I'm going to turn that off. And you can see it's really yellow now and it's still very stiff. So I'm going to transfer that to a piping bag and then we're going to pipe it onto greaseproof paper. Okay, I've got my piping bag, my nozzle, which is a star nozzle number 11, if you need to know. And this is a thermo bag, which is when things are hot, you don't get burnt. So now we just put this dough into the piping bag. I've already got a tray with some baking paper on it. Not greaseproof, as I said before, because the steam from the ingredients makes the greaseproof disintegrate. So better to use baking paper. So that's all done. Now, if this pipes out really easily, it's because it's not stiff enough or you're bloody strong. So it is quite difficult to pipe. So I normally squeeze about halfway down the bag, get the air out, and then pipe on the tray and just snap it off. All right. And you're not pushing down on the tray, you're actually just off the tray. Move that back a bit so you can see. And let it fall. Let it fall a little bit onto the tray. That's it, just like that. Right, I'm going to get a heap of this. You can make these as long as you like. So we put 3 per serve, and they're, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches long, 6 inches maybe, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to pipe all those and then I'll get back to when they're done. Okay, I'm getting right to the end now. So I'm going to just squeeze that down, and to get it out, you can just run it along the edge of your bench and push it all down towards the nozzle. So you've got it all in the nozzle, and then push your thumb right in so you get every piece out. So right in, and you'll find you'll get yourself an extra one probably. There you go, that was all in the nozzle, that one. All right, what we do now is we freeze these, and then when you need them, you deep fry them. Toss them in cinnamon and sugar, and that's it. Serve them with either chocolate sauce, ganache, cream and chocolate mixed together and melted, or with caramel, dulce de leche, which is what we did in the alfajor. All right, good luck with it.